You know, that statement by Mal, I don't know the origin of the statement. Probably Miles Monroe. Anyway, it's made popular, or should I say famous, by Miles Monroe. When when purpose is not defined, abuse is inevitable. It has become, well, popular. A lot of people talk about it these days, and it's a very good springboard upon which to commence this discussion. You see, God did not make women to be men. He made women to be women. He doesn't need women to be acting like men because he already made men to be men. The problem is we have failed to define purpose. We have failed to understand the purpose of the man, and we have failed to understand the purpose of the woman. You see, just because you have two legs and two arms like that other guy doesn't mean that you are designed for the exact same purpose as the other guy. Take, for example, we have the BRT bus, and then we have the Bugatti. Okay, no matter, even though they both have four wheels each, the Bugatti is built for speed, taking bends and all of that, and the BRT bus is made for carrying load. If you use the Bugatti, sleek as it is, to carry the load that is intended for the BRT bus, you are going to destroy the Bugatti and you're not going to achieve what you're trying to achieve. If you use the Bugatti to do the speed that is designed for the Bugatti, if you use the BRT to do that speed, you're going to kill everybody on board, and you're still not going to achieve what you're trying to achieve. The man was made to be the man. There's a reason why God made him that way. The woman was made to be the woman. There's a reason why God made her that way. Under extreme circumstances, when things go wrong, and things tend to go wrong from time to time, the man can be given grace to operate in the office of the woman for a while. That's a given. There was a period my wife was not around and I had to take care of my daughter by myself. Frankly, my daughter did very well. I had absolutely no problems at all. Well, I did fall ill at some point, but I did it okay. I was very okay. I had no issues at all. But then there came a time where, the grace that was given me for that period started to wear off and started to hurt me because that was not what I was designed for. Likewise, if the man is not around, say maybe he dies or he leaves or something is wrong, the woman is given grace to operate in that capacity, but not indefinitely, only for a while. After a while, that grace will wear off. A child was not designed to be raised by one parent. There needs to be a father figure. There needs to be space for one person to be doing one thing while the other person is doing something else in the pursuit of a specific purpose, which is the glory of God. When we fail in that capacity, the Bible says in Romans chapter 1, which we all know too well by now, that because we did not glorify him as God, neither were thankful, he gave us up to a reprobate mind. We became stupid in our ways and started doing things that are not convenient, and we are receiving in our bodies the consequence for the error, the adequate consequence for our error: disease, broken homes, broken community, dying nations. If we continue along this path, it is the path of destruction. The Bible says there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. If you keep going in a path along which the Lord did not design you for, you are going to crash and burn. We are beginning, Nigeria, to adopt a lot of the foolish things that the West is doing. Breaking up our homes, trying to raise our children in the name of single parenting. It's evil. And even though you think you are smart, it's actually foolish. And that's why, like we have seen in the US, we can see that. I mean, these guys quote these things all the time. Somebody like Larry Elder, Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, Ben Shapiro, even Barack Obama at some point. You know, they quoted that back in the 60s, was it about 20 or 30% of children were growing up with only one parent? But now, in 2021, about 75% at least of the black community are growing up with a single parent. And that's why we have all these maladies like 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 the crime rate, the murder rate, um, same-sex relationships. All of these things are rampant, and you can see it growing in Nigeria as we begin to adopt Western mentality. That needs to stop. That needs to change. Listen, I'm not talking to anybody who does not believe in Jesus. If you don't believe in Jesus, you're on your own. Knock yourself out. I'm talking to those who claim to be children of God. If you claim to be a Christian, if you claim to be a child of God, if you claim to know this God, the Bible says, those that know their God shall be strong and do exploits. It says, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. If you hear his voice, or if you are a sheep, if you claim to be a sheep, you should be hearing his voice. And if you're hearing his voice, you should be following and obeying. And you should be standing for what is right. You can't fix the world by bullying people into submission. You fix the world by paying that price yourself. Submit yourself and allow the Lord to use you. The Bible says, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. If you see around you people who are acting out of character, stand up and speak that which is true. It's not about shaming them, it's about representing heaven. Okay, if you see a woman who is struggling, rise up and be a man and help her. She needs that help. She was not designed to be father and mother. Okay, and in your own home, stand up and represent Jesus. Be the person that your child wants to copy. Be that person. You see, I am here because I saw the prices my dad paid. My parents, both of them. My dad being who he is, my mom being who she is. And I learned so much, and by the grace of God, I take the next step day in and day out. And one of the sweetest days of my life was when my daughter, when she was 5, looked at me and said, Dad, why do you know everything in the Bible? I don't, but I'm glad that she noticed. The children are looking at you. Stop trying to be daddy and mommy. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, you're not designed to do it alone. You're designed to have the help of someone. A woman is designed explicitly and expressly for the purpose of helping the man. The man was designed for the purpose of having dominion over this earth, not over man. But you're also given the responsibility to look out for your fellow man. So look out for your fellow man. Represent Jesus to him. Please. I'm not talking about liberal Christianity. God did not say he created everybody equal. He never said that. Everybody is created in their own capacity to do what they are created to do. Some were given 2 talents, some were given 5 talents, and some were given 1. Recognize, identify the capacity in which God has made you. Recognize where God has put you. Recognize what he has made you for, and excel in that capacity, and you'll be glorified with him. It's not about you, it's about him, his purpose. Know that and excel. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Click on like, click on subscribe, leave a comment, ask a question, insult, abuse. I'll probably, the next video I make will address the question of, a friend asked a question recently. He said, am I supposed to stay? I will look it up properly and address it in the next video. Am I supposed to stay with a woman who is being difficult, who is not being submissive? I've broached the subject several times, but I'll go a little deeper in the next video. Thank you for watching. Remember to share this video, and God bless you. Have a wonderful day.